As we begin this meditation, we want to start with an orientation. What are we doing? What is the purpose of this time so that it can be fruitful? So in this meditation, we're going to focus on 3 things: resting here, allowing what is, and anchoring in the breath. So as we sit to meditate, we want to cultivate more presence, bring our energy and our attention here. Oftentimes we are so caught in the mind, in the thinking about the future, the past, that we miss a little bit of what's right here. And so in this meditation, we're going to practice being here. And as we do this, it is very common to start to notice, to become aware of the mind and the thoughts that we're so often simply entranced in. And so this is where the allowing what is comes in, where we're noticing the thoughts and we're allowing them to be. We don't need to try to make our mind silent, but rather to just kind of relax behind it and rest here and allow. One analogy that I like is to think about a snow globe. Our mind is kind of like a snow globe, and even the energy in our body, we're constantly moving and shaking this snow globe, and so the snow is flurrying around. And when we sit to meditate, it is as if we're setting the snow globe down. And in that process, it doesn't instantly settle all the snow. There's a period where the snow is still moving because of all the movement that preceded the setting it down. And so really just allowing and making space for that to be what's happening here as you sit to meditate, to make space and okayness for the movement of the mind and the body, the sensations that are here, that are present. And we will cultivate an anchor in the breath as a way to continue to return again and again to this present moment, to our bodies, a place we can go when we notice we are getting enticed by our thinking, to simply return to the next breath and remember our presence. And so let us begin. We'll begin here. Find a comfortable position, either seated or standing, lying down, whatever is comfortable for your body in this moment. But we'll cultivate presence, alertness. We want to be able to have the body supported, but our attention alert and present, really drawing into this moment. You could be seated on a chair, sitting upright on the floor. Find your comfortable position, and then go ahead and close your eyes. If that's comfortable for you, you could also have your eyes just kind of at a soft gaze towards the floor. Whatever will help you bring your attention inward and just notice. And begin with 3 intentional deep breaths. Maybe releasing any tension in the chest and the belly and the mind as you do so. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And noticing how this feels in your body to let yourself settle here. As if gravity is gently encouraging you to land, to relax any holding in the body and in the mind. Scanning your body. Are there any areas you can feel into where there is tension, patterns of holding, that you can bring your attention to? There's nothing right or wrong about these areas, but drawing into them and noticing if you can invite them to relax or to soften. Maybe softening your brow, your forehead. Your jaw. Your shoulders. Breathing through as you do this scan, allowing the out-breath to release any tension that wants to let go. Noticing the chest, the belly. Can you soften your belly? Your hips. Noticing your bum on the chair if you're seated. Your feet on the floor if you're standing. Connecting to the ground below you, which gravity is helping you to melt into. Remember, keep coming back to the breath, the sensation of the breath. And now really establishing that anchor. Notice where the breath is most prominent to your awareness. Where do you feel it? Is it in your chest? Is it in your throat? Maybe the back of the nose or the belly. What does that feel like? Let's sit with that for a few breaths, natural breathing. Again, coming back to the sensation of the breath. And maintaining that anchor, we can now expand our attention to notice our experience here as we rest, as we relax into this moment, into this stillness. Are there sensations arising in the body? A tightness in the chest? A gripping in the belly? Maybe there's a warmth in the arms, the shoulders. A restlessness throughout the body, a heaviness, numbness. What's here? What does your presence feel like? As much as you can, just feeling into this. Not needing to name or categorize or think too much about it, but to notice, to breathe space into what's here, to allow. And we don't need to go searching. Just stay with the breath. Allow yourself to open and notice what naturally arises. Coming back to the breath, allowing what is, whatever's here. It is welcome here. There's no state we need to be in or experiencing. Can you practice making space for yourself to be here within your own experience? However you are, anxious, restless, excited, happy, content, bored, depressed. Allowing these sensations to be here. Let's sit for 2 more minutes. Practicing this resting here. Allowing what is and anchoring in the breath. And coming back to the breath, the sensation of the body being pulled to the earth. And just noticing the nature of the mind to take you. It's okay. It's quite natural. And you can continue in this practice, or we can close our practice together. And remember, however this was for you is perfect. There's no right way to do this, but to show up and to keep practicing, noticing experience, and allowing experience to be exactly as it is. Thank you for joining me.